Sawasdee ka. Thank you for joining us on Newsline. We are broadcasting live on NBT, Radio Thailand FM 88 and on NBT World. It's Friday, June the 17th, and you're with me, Tra Thirakosan. And welcome to today's segment, Thailand Moves Forward. In our first story, security officers have been asked by the Prime Minister to use a light approach in their attempts to search Wat Thamakai Temple in pursuit of its abbot, who is wanted for embezzlement and money laundering. Officials from the Department of Special Investigation, or DSI, are attempting to carry out an inspection of Wat Phra Thamakai. According to Secretary General of the National Security Council, General Taweeb Niyom, Prime Minister General Prayuth Chanocha said that all operations should be performed in the most careful and gentle manner, so as to not create conflicts. The Premier also stressed that the rule of law must be upheld in every step. Although the attempted search yesterday for the abbot of the temple, Phra Thamachayo, was not successful, there was no violence between DSI officials and his supporters. During their interrogations, the supporters claimed that the abbot, who is facing fraud and money laundering charges, will surrender himself to authorities when the country has established true democracy. Deputy Prime Minister Air Chief Marshal Prachin Chantong chaired a meeting on research conducted in fiscal 2017, emphasizing studies that can benefit national development. Air Chief Marshal Prachin stated that the government has recognized the importance of supporting the next generation of researchers. It has therefore endorsed a graduate research fund, which will give graduate students the opportunity to learn how to submit grant requests. The fund will also aim to raise the standards of graduate thesis and promote research that is beneficial to national development. The meeting clarified the guidelines for proper research proposals as defined by Thailand Research Organization Network. The government will host subsequent meetings in 3 other regions of the country to further publicize the guidelines. The Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperatives has invited over 30 foreign diplomats to inspect Thai food and farm goods as part of an effort to assure the international community of the quality of Thai farm products. Agriculture and Cooperatives Minister General Chatchai Sari Kanya reported that his office recently led a delegation of 34 nations to inspect the standards and quality of Thai farm goods such as poultry meat, fresh fruits, and seafood in Chonburi and Rayong provinces. The trip was to showcase Thailand's advancements in farming techniques and reassure them of the quality of agricultural goods from Thailand. It is hoped the trip will increase Thai commercial opportunities and open new market avenues. Thailand exported 1.3 trillion baht worth of farm goods in 2015, mostly rubber, rice, fishery products, processed chicken, and fruit. The kingdom's major trade partners include the US, the UK, Malaysia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, and Australia. This year, the government is promoting sales to Russia, Brazil, India, and African countries. The United States ambassador to Thailand has commended the Ministry of Public Health on its success in preventing HIV transmission from mother to child. U.S. Ambassador Glyn T. Davies held a joint discussion with Public Health Minister Piyasakul Sakul Satayathon, congratulating the ministry on the occasion of Thailand's recognition by the World Health Organization for successfully preventing HIV transmission from mother to child. Dr. Piyasakul revealed that the United States has expressed its commitment to supporting Thailand's efforts in caring for HIV-infected infants and believes that no new cases of mother-to-infant transmissions will be found in the year 2030. As part of bilateral commitments by the United States, Mr. Davies invited public health agencies from the U.S. to discuss with Thailand's Ministry of Public Health ways to support healthcare research in both countries. The National Legislative Assembly, or NLA, has approved the nomination of a new Secretary General of the Anti-Money Laundering Office, or AMLO. At the NLA sitting on Thursday, members of the legislature held a secret ballot in which 154 votes were cast in favor of Police General Chaya Siri Ampankun as the new chief of the AMLO, with 2 votes against and 3 abstentions. AMLO's Secretary General Police Colonel Sihanat Prayuth had completed his term in office, but the new selection process had not been established. As a temporary measure, Prime Minister General Prayuth Chanocha, as head of the National Council for Peace and Order, issued an order on May 17th to appoint Police General Chaya as acting Secretary General while waiting for the NLA to conduct background checks before consenting to the nomination. The Election Commission, or EC, has explained the public referendum process for the draft charter to local administrative organizations. EC member Somchai Si Sutiyakon asserted to a gathering of the nation's local administrative chiefs and officials that it is their duty to foster understanding among the public on the referendum. He reminded officials that the charter's approval is not their goal, but rather Thai society's ability to move forward. The EC member explained that the Commission is focusing on 3 tasks for the referendum. The first is to make sure that the referendum is convenient for voter participation. The second is for the vote to be fair, and the third is for democracy to be served. To achieve its goals, the EC has scheduled the referendum to run until 4 p.m. on that day. The Commission has also opened long-distance voting channels and provided accessibility assistance for the elderly and disabled. The Public Relations Department, or PRD, has organized training for its officers to ensure they are prepared to report on the draft charter public referendum in an efficient and correct manner. PRD Director General Aphinan Chantarangsi chaired the launch of the meeting and training session. The gathering assembled departmental staff and relevant civil servants to teach them about best practice for disseminating news and information on the referendum to take place on August 7th. The meeting was called to make sure that all officials conduct their reports in a unified and legal manner. The meeting is taking place at the Twin Tower Hotel and will feature a talk by Vice President of the National Legislative Assembly, Surachai Liengbunlerchai. Thailand is hosting Propak Asia 2016, Asia's major industrial exhibition. Our correspondent Kun Suchishat Den Pruktam attended the event to give us the latest in industrial technology.
From 15 to 18 of June 2016, Thailand is hosting the Propak Asia 2016, an event that exhibits some of the most groundbreaking processing technologies available in Asia-Pacific region. The 2016 event is sponsored by the Ministry of Industry and is being held at the Baitek Phang Na, with Dr. Achakasi Bunreung, Minister of Industry, participating in the opening ceremony. Asia has become one of the largest processing centers in the world with significant market impact, which reflects in the fair with various major brands from various regions around the globe joining the exhibition. The event consists of 4 sub-themes of packaging, food processing, pharmaceutical, and beverages, many of which are among the strongest industrial segments of Thailand.
อันนี้นะครับ Propak
Trade exhibition is one of the important activities that we at the Convention and Exhibition Bureau support. Especially, the event such as this has provided many access to the packaging and production technology, which is important for our agricultural sector.
We actually have buyers coming from over 75 different countries, and Propak Asia is the industry platform for the annual meeting place. And this year we are expecting over 40,000 visitors to attend over the 4 days.
One of the main features of this event is the showcase design competition of Thai, Asia and World Star Packaging Award, where students from all over Thailand have submitted their innovative packaging design in a bid to win awards at national, regional and global levels. The event is also benefiting greatly from a broader integration of the Southeast Asian economic bloc. Firms from all over Asia are now expanding into this increasingly interconnected region, with Thailand as its geographical heartland, injecting renewed vigor and energy into its expanding economy.
Definitely, we feel that it will definitely help, because with government support and the change in procedures and things like that, it will definitely help the ASEAN countries, Singapore, Thailand, and even the neighboring countries to grow and to have more business opportunities together.
Propak Asia 2016 is another example of successful cooperation between public and private organizations in Thailand. The warm reception of this event demonstrates the country's importance as a major regional business hub. While Thailand's economy has been through a slower period, the country's industrial capacity as well as its economic potential remain strong and ready for the years to come. Siddhishat Denpliktham, reporting for NBT World.
Public and private agencies have organized consulting events for small and medium enterprises, or SMEs, in order to strengthen the small business sector in accordance with the government's Pracharat, or civil state policy. Siam Commercial Bank has worked with the public-private networks and over 200 organizations to hold SME Expo Spring Up Thailand. The event boasts over 100 experts providing advice to SME entrepreneurs and the general public. A seminar is also being held to share insights into new business networks. The event seeks to have successful businesses serve as role models in supporting innovation, production efficiency, and market penetration. SME Expo Spring Up Thailand will be held in Bangkok from July 7th until the 10th, Udon Thani Province from August 5th until the 7th, in Chiang Mai Province from September 9th until the 11th, and Hat Yai Municipality from October 7th until the 9th. And that's the end of today's edition of Thailand Moves Forward. Before we take a quick break, let's take a look at the exchange rates and commodity prices.
Earth is your home. The ocean is theirs as well. Working together, the government and private sector can solve all the issues currently facing the Thai fishing industry. From legitimizing fishing operations to helping out our fellow fishermen and collaborating with international parties.
ตอนนี้ถึงเวลาแล้วนะครับที่เราจะต้องมาร่วมมือกันทำให้มันถูกต้องมันก็ต้องปรับตัวในช่วงแรกแต่ในระยะยาวมันก็คุ้มค่าถ้าไม่มีอาชีพนี้เราก็ไม่รู้จะทำอะไรกันแล้วผมก็พร้อมครับที่จะเป็นส่วนหนึ่งในการแก้ปัญหา
Trust in Thailand for a sustainable Thai fishing industry.
Don't keep your creativity to yourself. Set your imagination free and share it with the world. Calling all college students across the nation. Join NBT World's Young Animator Contest. create your own animation in English on the theme Trust in Thailand that reflects the Thai identity and promotes a favorable image of Thailand to the world. Submit your animated video no longer than 3 minutes by June 30th to win scholarship prizes totaling 200,000 baht. For more information, visit thainews.prd.go.th/en. Take the chance to demonstrate your talent. The time starts now.
Thailand is hosting CLMVT Forum 2016 from June 16th until the 18th at Dusit Thani Hotel in Bangkok. The forum is discussed on cooperation is used to discuss cooperation on investment, trade, and tourism amongst Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Thailand, which are 5 of the main members of ASEAN. Thailand's Prime Minister General Prayuth Chanocha delivered a keynote address at the forum, which carries the theme CLMVT Prosper Together. He called on the delegates to emphasize the region's potential and opportunities. General Prayuth also advocated the expansion of regional networks for the development and advancement of trade, investment, and tourism in the CLMVT. Commerce Minister Apiradi Tantraporn said the forum's main objectives are bringing about a shared prosperity, solving the region's development weaknesses, and overcoming its obstacles. According to Ms. Apiradi, the forum also aims to foster a borderless economic community. Tourism and Sports Minister Kopkan Wattanawarangkoon stated that during the forum, Thailand would encourage more collaboration with CLMV nations through the kingdom's ASEAN Connect campaign.
We would like to encourage more of the collaboration in the project, what we call ASEAN Connect. This project has been established and started since last year. So we have collaboration for 2 countries, 1 destination, or 3 countries, 1 destination. For example, like Thai-Myanmar, starting from the beginning of last year, we created the package with the new destination that should serve the need of both countries. For example, Chiang Mai, Mandalay, Phagan, Naypyidaw, and then back to Bangkok. And this is just an example. And we are doing more. Not only between Thai and Myanmar, we are now doing Thai Cambodia, Thai Laos, and then Thai Vietnam. And the success of this can be realized because of the collaboration, not only between the country and the countries.
Following the opening ceremony, a discussion panel was held under the title Unleashing CLMVT Global Perspective on CLMVT Potentials. The panel, the first of many in the 3-day event, focused on the region's future development, its potential as well as its shortcomings, which need to be addressed in order to achieve the region's goal of becoming the new Asian growth engine. One of the guest speakers was Joe Kelly, Vice President of International Media Affairs at Huawei Technologies. He spoke about building production and business networks in the region using information and communication technology.
And as we look around the world, and I think it's important that you realize that in this area, in this region, you aren't competing with yourselves. You're competing with Singapore, you're competing with Hong Kong, maybe with Shanghai as well, for that regional hub, that regional position. Most of the markets that we look at have developed national broadband strategies, driven largely by governments, but supported by commercial interests. You can see here that in Germany, for example, ICT is, even though they would consider themselves to be a very well-developed European market, they also recognize that ICT and further development is key to the future. So a 20% increase in ICT investment drives 1% growth in GDP. That's an average. In certain markets, particularly this region, I think that the benefit will be slightly higher. But it creates jobs, it creates opportunities.
During the three-day event, policymakers, entrepreneurs, business leaders, academics, and young leaders from the 5 nations will engage in talks on pressing issues such as creating a single seamless region, fostering a vibrant business environment, and supporting digital infrastructure in the CLMVT. One of the most popular handicrafts in Vietnam is silk weaving. It is a tradition that has been disseminated through several generations and helped along by the adaptation of technology. Our correspondent Khun Chanocha Ratanapiset recently went to Vietnam to meet silk weavers firsthand and brought us this special report.
Vietnamese silk is a popular handicraft in Vietnam and all around the world due to its beauty and meticulousness. It holds such importance in the community and has been transformed to various products such as outside Vietnamese national dress, clothes, neckties, scarves, bags, and pillowcase. The Vietnamese silk cloth was famous since it was colonized by France. They were showcased in Paris and Marseille in France and Jakarta in Indonesia. In the past, people needed to weave it by machines, controlled by hands, in which it takes 6 days to finish one piece, and each design requires 6 months to be completed. But nowadays, a 15 to 16 meter clothes can be made in only 1 day by using automatic machines, and the pattern can be designed using a computer. It seems that using machines can help the Vietnamese gain more profit, as there are fewer costs, and there is the ability to produce more products. These days, the Vietnamese silks gain significant attraction both in domestic and international markets, especially in Europe, and are exported to all over the world. To conserve and disseminate the culture, the government is awarding certificates to prominent and skilled artisans. In the silk weaving category, Mr. Pham Khak Ha has received the award. He spoke to us about how to add value into handicraft product by using silk.
As I have been to Thailand and Cambodia, I have seen the method how they transform tissues of the banana and lotus into goods. And I realized that there are lots of bamboo here in Vietnam. So I started to weave bamboo tissue with silk, which are natural materials and not harmful to people's health if they wear it.
The Vietnamese government also promotes the Vietnamese silk weaving according to the Community Development Project, Tourism Development, and Community-Based Tourism Development. It doesn't support only e-commerce aspect, but also tourism. I'm Chanocha Ratanapiset, reporting from Hanoi, Vietnam, for NBT World.
And that's it for today's edition of Newsline. For any comments or suggestions, please feel free to email them to us at newsline.nbt@gmail.com. You can also follow us on Facebook. Just simply type in NNT or check out our website at thainews.prd.go.th/en. And we are going to say goodbye now with footage from the 12th annual toilet paper wedding dress contest in New York. I'm Tra Thirakosan. Have a wonderful day. Sawasdee ka.